Alright, today is Saturday, July 11th, 2026. It is 7:20 in the evening. Today is day 14 of my planting everyday challenge. It's been a up and down day. It's been hot. It's rained. It's rained 2 days in a row now, which I'm super happy about. But my plant of the day is Common Milkweed. They are native to North Carolina. Monarch butterflies are the main reason why you would grow these. They're pollinator plants and all that kind of fun stuff, but the cool thing about these is it's a host plant for the monarch butterfly. I do have a regular butterfly weed with the orange flowers over in the garden back behind us, and these are another species. I actually dug these up. I have these over in another part of the property on the other side of the concrete over there, and I'd only planted 3. I did not know they spread by rhizomes. They clearly do. I saw these kind of pop up in the yard. I dug them up and I've potted them, and now I'm ready to put them over here. This whole area over here was an absolute jungle. I have 2 blueberry bushes over here, one here and one here, and I just kind of let this little area, I kind of neglected it for a little bit because I didn't want to mow around the blueberry bushes because I really like them. And I just, whenever I mow, I don't mow this area. So the grass here is 2 feet tall. So I've cleared up this little area to put these guys in the ground today. And then probably tomorrow, I've got some seedlings of common milkweed. I'll probably put those in the ground tomorrow. I still have to clear this little area here up, but it's getting late in the day. I have been rained on. I have sweated. I am a soupy mess, and it might rain again here very shortly. I mean, it's been so hot and muggy, like I had to switch glasses. I was wearing safety glasses because I was chipping stuff up. Now I'm wearing regular glasses. And I'm sure you can hear it's raining. We got to put one in the ground real quick. Which one to choose? Let's choose the easiest one right here. Alright, of course this is, I run it in, Alright, all done. Alright, day 14 complete. Time to go. Alright, so that little storm did not last nearly as long as I thought it would. It was hot and heavy there for a second, but it went over quickly, so I figured I'd extend the video a little bit. I didn't say everything I wanted to say in it, so we're just coming back for kind of part 2 on this. So let me switch the camera around. Alright, and this is the little area I planted in and will be planting in. So again, most of this area kind of looked like this with just grown up grass beside my lower pedalum and my little golden euonymus. I have a allspice bush over here, which is kind of taking over the corner, and right there is overgrown as well. This area, this grass, when it gets really tall like this, is actually easier to pull out than when it's small. So it really didn't take me a whole lot of time to pull that out with the cultivating tool that I have. These are the milkweed plants that I'll be putting in. There's 7 more containers, and this is all, let me step back. This is all the grass that I pulled out of the ground in a few minutes. It's probably 20-30 minutes. I had another phone running while I was doing that, so I'll have to go back and see how long that took. So I'll set this back up on the tripod, and I'll put a few more plants in the ground here. Don't judge me for my white feet. It kind of is what it is. I wear shoes all the time. It doesn't really matter. I'm just putting everything in the ground here. So this one, most of these, when I potted these up, I put 2 or 3 in here because, like, you can see one of them died there. One of them was really big and it's gotten a little floppy, and then this little guy over here kind of just stuck in the corner. So we'll see how all these do. There's 7 containers. There's at least 2 in each one, and sometimes 1, sometimes 3. But so I'm putting in probably 12 to 15 plants here. So nice thing about it, it's rained the past few days. So this area over here is actually, let me squat down so maybe you can see my face if you care to do that. This area over here is actually fairly moist. So, and I just wanted to clear out between the 2 blueberry bushes. I'll do that area tomorrow, or this area tomorrow, and plant my seedling milkweed in, or I also have some zinnia over there that I need to put in the ground soon, and that would be good for the monarchs over here, a nectar source and a place to lay eggs. So this should be, I really don't want to step on that. This should be a really good area for them. You know, it's the drip line of the house. It stays really wet over here. Well, wetter than most areas around here. And I'll mulch up around here so that it stays nice and consistent. And actually, I want to clear that strip out real quick. So let's see if I can do this super quick. And again, I'm barefoot, so I have to keep a real close eye out for fire ants. There. So, I know this is super exciting to see, but I will say this tool right here is my favorite thing I've ever gotten. I've tried a bunch of them. It's called a cultivating tool, or a cobra head, I believe it's called. I don't know the brand name, or if the cobra head's a brand name, but it's got this little kind of leaf shape at the end of this, and goes in, you pull, everything comes up with it, and it is super nice. That's, plastic bag. Again, the joys of owning an old house is you do not know what you're going to pull up out of the ground. There was one place we rented up in Pennsylvania, and the lady of the house liked to garden, and they had like some sort of container in the corner. Oh goodness, what are you? And somebody enjoyed drinking beer because they had a pot on part of the property that we ended up moving, and the top part was filled with dirt, and the bottom part was filled with beer cans. So that was fun. Actually, if I have a picture of it on the camera roll, let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, sun's come out. It looks pretty that way. Alright, I cleared that back area out. It's actually way drier back up against the house, but the drip line here has got plenty of moisture in the ground right now. Because I did have it mulched over here because of the blueberry plants, and then I let the grass grow, and now it's actually quite nice over here. Now I can say day 14 is done. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 or 17 plants in the ground today. Today was a good day. That is a bunch of plants in pots I no longer have to worry about. So I'll hopefully come back over here and mulch tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a big mulching day for me. And yeah, ooh, gosh. And it drips, the sweat dripping off of me. All right, well, again, today is July 11th, day 14 of the planting challenge. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.